Alright guys, welcome back to another Omnia video where we're going to be talking about our next newest character dropping to Global DFFOO, which is going to be Jihl Nabaat. Now, Jihl is a pretty well-rounded character. She has some support, she has some utility, she has a good overall kit, and she also has a nice little unique feature while her BT effect is active. But we're going to get into all of that in this video, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not you should pull for her in the upcoming banner. So, do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be, if you're going to be pulling for Jihl, or if you're going to be holding off for any future banners. Feel free to let me know. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you as always to all of my YouTube members for further supporting the channel. I appreciate each and every one of you guys greatly. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel, you can either click the first link down in the description below or the join button below for details on what you can gain for becoming a supporter of the channel, and a big thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Jill's Skill 1 Draining Slash, which deals 3 HP attacks with 50% splash that increases party's brave by 20% of the HP damage dealt. It also heals her by 50% of the HP damage dealt up to 40% of the max HP, and any excess healing is distributed to the party up to 20% of max HP. Her skill 2, called Reinforcements, grants her overhead Azure Behemoth for 4 turns, increases party's brave by 100% of own max brave. Now, the additional attack that she gains while her overhead is active deals an AoE splits HP attack 3 times that increases party's brave by 20% of the HP damage dealt. Her overhead also provides her a 20% attack / max brave up. Now, her EX, Sacrifice Pawn, deals an AoE splits HP attack 5 times that allows for 200% stolen max brave overflow. The Plus version cancels her overhead, then deals an AoE split HP attack 7 times that allows for 250% stolen max brave overflow, heals HP by 50% of HP damage dealt, and any excess is distributed to allies up to 40% of max HP. It also inflicts the Dazed debuff to all targets for 1 turn. Now, the debuff has a built-in 20% HP damage resist down, 30% brave damage resist down, and prevents the enemy from acting. The C65 heals party HP by 20% of allies' max HP. It lasts for 7 turns and grants a 10% max brave up, gained max brave overflow up, brave gains up to the party. Now, her LD, Full Scale Assault Orders, grants her overhead for 4 turns, grants the offensive maneuvers buff for 12 turns, then deals an AoE split HP attack 4 times that allows for 200% stolen max brave overflow, increases party's brave by 30% of the HP damage dealt, recovers 1 use of her skill 1 and skill 2, and her EX is ready to use on her next turn. Now, the buff grants her a stolen brave up by 50% and a 20% HP damage up. The party gains a brave regen by 50% of turn holder's attack, 50% attack up, 30% stolen / gained max brave overflow up, 50% brave damage up, and a 30% HP damage up. Now, with Reno as her partner, Jill's FR deals an AoE split HP attack 4 times that inflicts the Dazed debuff on all targets for 1 turn. Her FR conditions are as follows: a 40% increase whenever a teammate uses a melee ability, and a 40% increase whenever a teammate deals HP damage to all enemies. Now, Jill's BT effect lasts for 8 turns and grants the following: her follow-up attack triggers twice and allows her to automatically grant her overhead whenever it gets cancelled. The party gains a 30% brave damage up, 20% HP damage up, 50% brave damage cap up, and a 30% HP damage cap up. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull for Jihl. Now Jihl, like I mentioned earlier in the video, she is a well-rounded DPS character. She has support. She has the ability to be able to heal so long as she is fully healed. She is able to brave battery the party with her behemoth pet. She is able to inflict the dazed debuff, which prevents the enemy from acting. Like, she does a good amount of things, which is why I consider her to be a well-rounded DPS. Now, she is definitely an FR charger, and the fact that she is able to not only charge up the gauge, but also follow that up with her follow-up attack so long as she has her overhead active is actually pretty good. So it's not like you are gonna be like wasting a turn just because you are trying to charge up the gauge, because not only are you doing that, but you're also gonna be doing damage at the same time, especially if you have her BT effect active. Now, speaking of her BT effect is where things really become, it really basically just makes Jihl a very good DPS character, because one, it is going to allow her to be able to trigger her follow-up attack twice. Now, if you think about it, each of her follow-up attacks deals 3 AoE HP attacks. So if we take a look at the total number, so just with with both triggers on her follow-up, that is 6 HP attacks. So if we do the math, her skill 1 is going to be dealing 9 HP attacks. Her EX ability is going to be doing not 11, but actually it's going to be doing 13 HP attacks if you are going to be using the plus version of it. Her LD ability is going to be dealing 10 HP attacks. And then again, with any move that she does, she is going to be using that follow-up, and her follow-up is going to trigger twice so long as her BT effect is active. Now, the other spicy thing about her BT effect is that if we remember, her EX cancels out her overhead, but with her BT effect, it automatically comes back. But here's the nice part about it, is that whenever her overhead does come back, she actually adds a 30% increase to the HP damage bonus whenever there is a current force time active. If I am not mistaken, that is Jihl is the only character that has that unique mechanic to be able to revive her behemoth pet and also add an additional 30% to the HP damage bonus. Now, if you take a look at the Cydia Compendium, basically like the way that it is like worded, translated, according to them, pretty much like how it works is that because the BT effect is allowing you to be able to grant your overhead again, it is almost like you are technically using her skill 2, and it is treated as if you are using her skill 2, but you are only going to get that 30% increase, and that's it. And in general, overall, if you're trying to increase the HP damage bonus at a pretty good rate, or even at a steady rate, having that additional 30% is a really big plus to her overall kit. Her FR conditions, they are super easy to meet. Just deal melee damage and then just deal HP damage for everybody. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe that splash damage is included in that. So as long as you are dealing HP damage to all targets, you are gonna be good to go. So, what do I think about Jihl? Is she worth pulling for? Jihl is definitely not a must pull, but she is definitely a great character to have because of what she offers overall. Again, healing, brave battery, party auras, FR charger, like the damage output on Jihl is extremely good. It is not Astor's level, but it is still very much extremely good. And also the fact that she is able to inflict that dazed debuff, which can definitely come in handy, is fantastic as well. So again, Jihl has a lot to her kit, and if you see yourself needing a type of character that is not only a very strong DPS so long as you have a BT effect, but also able to offer other things at the same time, Jihl is definitely an excellent character to really consider pulling for. Again, she is not a must pull, but she is definitely great to have, and everything about her is like fantastic. Plus, I mean, actually I don't want to get into that part of the video, but I was going to mention something about Jihl, but you know, I decided to keep it a little bit of PG. But no, in all seriousness though, Jihl is a fantastic character, a very good character overall. I can understand some players considering passing her up, especially if they are good to go in the DPS department, if they are good with their support characters, providing some of the things that Jihl is also able to provide, so on and so forth. Like, that is definitely understandable. Any newer players, any newer players should definitely pull for Jihl, especially if, let's say, you missed out on Astos. Then Jihl would definitely be a really good character to consider for. But overall, fantastic character. Definitely a very strong character overall. Not a must pull, but definitely very, very good to have. But other than that though, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. And as always, if you guys did enjoy it, don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.